Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. My name is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for spirit guiding you to these messages today. Today's Pick a Card is think of a person. Think of your person. And then here's their message to you. So we're going to do messages from your person. So I really want you to focus on the person that you have in mind. I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath, meditate on them, feel their presence. Put their energy into a circle of light around you so that we can bring some messages to you. So we have three choices. Group A is the Two of Cups, Group B is the Sun, and Group C is the Wheel of Fortune. Take a deep breath, pick which card you're drawn to, and I will put the timestamp messages below for your reading. If you picked Group A, the Two of Cups, these cards are very oversized. So that's why it's so close, but they're very, very oversized. So the Two of Cups, a chance meeting, a connection to two people. I feel like you were meant to be put in my life. I feel an instant draw to you. I am attracted to you. I want to get to know you. I have immediate feelings for you. So you may have felt this way as soon as you met this person, your person that we're asking for guidance and messages from today. So let's use this as one of our cards. Let's pick a few more cards from this deck. Again, they're oversized, so I'm going to do the best to fit them on this table. So let's see. I just want to adjust my camera 1 second. Let's see. Spirit, please share with me. Okay. Let's get some cards. They're big and they're hard to shuffle and they're oversized. I have a 6 of Wands. This is the Victorian Tarot. If you're romantic Victorian Tarot, if you're wondering what deck this is. 6 of Wands. I have a Queen of Swords. And one more, Spirit, if we can fit it on this table. One more, please, Spirit. And I have a Hermit. Okay. So I have a connection that's come in, and I feel like it's very... I'm going to say off to a really great start. Maybe it started out really, really strong. I was really excited about this connection. I feel like we were doing really great. Almost the sense of him showing me off, feeling like everything was going well. Now it's almost like I'm not quite sure what they're thinking or feeling. I'm not sure if they feel the same way they did. Maybe this person with that Hermit card is pulling back, pulling away a little bit. Maybe I don't feel as connected as I did to them. And I just want to know if it's just because the newness has worn off, or is this connection headed in a different direction? Is this connection not headed where I want it to go? Let's just start to get some clarifying cards. Spirit, can you please share with me the Two of Cups? 8 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Pentacles, and a Knight of Swords. All right. I don't know. I feel like I've worked really hard at, I'm going to say breaking through something. Maybe this connection was very difficult. Maybe I had to break through to them. Maybe I had to, get them to trust me, or help them get over something, or help me help them is how it just came in. So maybe this person had been struggling or has been struggling with something in their lives, and maybe you're the best thing that ever happened to them. And I do feel like we've put some of that behind us. I do feel like, some of those struggles and challenges we've kind of like gotten through already. And maybe you're really proud of this person. You're very happy for them. Maybe they're doing much better. Maybe they're feeling better, or they're better in their work, or they're in a better place because of you. Knight of Pentacles. They're back on their feet for sure. Ace of Swords. And some of their worries have been taken away. So because of you and because of this connection, things have gotten better. Okay. Whether it was your struggles or their struggles, but you have a lot less worries, which is nice. This person is helping you either, I don't know, supporting you, helping you, giving you a pat on the back and saying, keep going, you're doing a great job. Maybe they're the best person to talk to. Maybe they're filled with ideas all the time about how to solve solutions, get out of problems, feel better about yourself. But they have taken a lot of weight off of your shoulders. So they are a good support system, Spirit just said. So you do feel like this person has been there for you, which is really nice. And that's what you want. You want somebody who has been there for you, is there for you. Spirit, please share with me the Queen of Swords, because I feel like this person has a lot on their mind for some reason. Either some of these issues, some of these worries are coming back around, and it's like, oh, we have to address these again, and it's interfering in our connection. Yeah, double Queen of Swords. Hanged Man. And an Ace of Cups. All right. So this person loves you. They do love you. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of feelings here, but they have other things on their mind. There's something else going on behind the scenes that I don't know if it's interfering with this connection or it's just what they're thinking about. It could be work. It could be money. It could be family problems. It could be, situations from their past. They're trying to push through, and some of those things may be coming around again right now. This is, you're hearing this in the moment. So whenever you hear a reading, just a reminder that it's the messages in that moment. So you can hear any messages at any time. So it's what you're meant to be heard. But something's coming back around because it's almost putting this connection on a pause, or it's putting something that maybe we were thinking about doing on a pause. And you're starting to feel like, are they having second thoughts about this connection? Like, are they not as into me as they used to? Because they're kind of pulling away between that Hanged Man and the Hermit. Part of me feels like they're worried about some other things. I'm going to say it that way. I don't necessarily think it's this connection. I feel like they're worried about other areas of their life. I have a Six of Swords, two of Swords, and a Nine of Pentacles. So they're trying to make a decision about an area of their life to move on, but I think it's connected to their security, their financial security. Okay. And it could involve you, or it could have nothing to do with you, but they're trying to move on in a situation. And I do feel like that has a tendency to consume them. They may be trying to move on from some old hurt, some old feelings for someone else, and moving in the direction of, you know what, I just want to feel like I'm in a connection where I only think about one person. I don't want to think about anybody else. And this could be you or them too. Either way, we're moving on because we have to put something from our past behind us. And, it's kind of the sense of, I finally have to make a choice. I finally have to go with who makes me feel secure, what makes me feel secure, what's best for me just came in. And maybe they're taking some time to think about those things. They're literally kind of making some good choices for their future, because I feel like they've been through a lot, or we got through a lot already together. So I feel like they're really making some choices about where they want to be. So let's get some other cards. Let's see what else we have. I have an Acceptance. Okay, so accepting something in this connection. Accepting what is, accepting the past, accepting our, kind of our fate, a hand that we were dealt. It might not be where we are today, but, something, if we've overcome something, we're accepting it. We're open to new possibilities. I love this. Okay, so I had that Ace of Swords. I have a Knight of Pentacles. So this person is not willing to give up, but you can see that they are thinking, right? They're thinking about, what's ahead of us. What can we do? Where are we going? What do we do next? Okay. So this kind of, treasure chest of possibilities is unfolding. And everybody goes through a transition of some kind differently. Some people like to have somebody right by their side and talk about it every step of the way until they resolve whatever issue they're working on. And other people kind of hermit themselves and go and say, I just want to be alone right now. I need to think about things. I just want to process this. And then they come back. Their energy comes back when the solutions come to them. So if your person is hermiting, I wouldn't be as concerned. I think it's just how they solve problems. I really do. I have an expression, expressing themselves, learning to express themselves. Maybe they're struggling with how to tell you what they're feeling or thinking. Maybe they are really, I don't know, maybe they get quiet, and your first response is, how come you're so quiet? What's going on? We have choices. And these butterflies and these fairies and this path. And I did have the Two of Swords. So they're processing something in their mind. They're trying to just follow their own path. And I do believe it includes you. I do believe that they're very much in love with you. But they're just trying to make sure that they're doing what they want to do, that nothing is influencing, it's almost a sense of, if I wasn't in this relationship, would I be making this choice? Okay. So they want to be making sure that they're making choices for them. Okay. Not because they have a relationship, or they want to make sure that they're making the right choices for them right now. Okay. They are taking you into consideration. It's not that, but it's almost like, if you weren't in their life, would they be making the same choice or making these same decisions? And I think that that's what they're trying to process right now, because they have to find their path. They're looking for some kind of path. Maybe they started a new journey. Maybe there's been some big kind of journey in their life. For those people out there that have given up like alcohol or in recovery, or have made some significant changes in their life, like removed family members from their life that were very hurtful to them. This person, your person, is really just trying to make sure their feet are planted on the path that they want. And they don't want to they want to make decisions for themselves right now. Divine guidance. So they're tapping into whatever their own spiritual gift is, whatever their own belief system is. They might not come out and say, I pray to God. They may just say, what, I just feel it in my gut. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So they're just trusting their own internal guidance. They do have an eternal flame for you. I love that. So the flame is burning. The flame is burning. There's lots of love here. Spirit just said there's decisions to be made. There's something going on with my group A. There's decisions to be made. Let's get a couple other cards. Spirit, please share with me some clarification. I have a Tower in reverse. So whatever they went through, almost the sense of, I don't ever want to be there again. Like they pulled themselves out of this Tower moment. They pulled themselves out of this bottom. Okay. And they don't ever want to be there again. And they want to make sure that they don't ever put themselves in a situation that they're going to be in that spot again. So I feel like that's what's going on with your person. They just want to move forward. They're trying to find their own path. They're trying to make their own decisions. They said they're in charge. I did ask, do they want to take you with you? And they said, absolutely. They want to take you with you on this journey, on this path. So, but they're in charge. It's like they have fought something very, very hard, or continue to fight something very, very hard. And they were given a second chance, is how I feel. For every ending, there's a new beginning. So they've already been given a second chance at life, at doing the right choices, making the right choices, making the right decisions. And that is what they're focused on full time right now. Queen of Pentacles, they do want to make you feel secure. I like that. So it is the sense of, I know that these decisions affect our security in the future. They may even affect us. So that is important to them. And they do want to give you everything that you're asking for. You know, there's a part of them that says, you know, I believe in us. I believe in our dream. I believe in a future. I believe, you know, that we're together for a reason. You know, we had that instant connection, you know, with that Two of Cups. So, so I do like that energy. Let's keep going. We'll get some messages in a few minutes too. Let's see. I have surrender, this Tower. Maybe they had to surrender to something. Okay. Faith. They have a new faith. New faith, new belief. Things can get better. I'm moving forward. I'm in charge. All of those things. They still believe in magic. They still believe in the fairy tale. They still believe in the love. So that hasn't gone away. Yeah, there's the star. So I have two stars. There's the dream. Like, I have a dream for myself. You know, I have a dream, almost the sense of, I have to do this first and then I can have a life with you. You know, there may be something going on there. Intuition. They're tapping into their gut feeling. I just said that a moment ago. Nice. They've had a revelation, you know, that the choices that they make have consequences, that the good choices also have consequences. They're trying to be clear, a messenger. They're trying to be clear with what their feelings are for you and what's going on. Part of me is a little bit hesitant to share what's going through my head right now, until they feel more stable. They're trying to grow, okay? And they're trying to find more balance in their life. Okay, so they are working on a lot of things themselves. Let's see what their feelings are. Let's see what Spirit says about some feelings. Spirit, can you please share with me any feelings, any messages of feelings that you have for me? I'm so tired of feeling lonely. Okay, so there was the Hermit, and there was that. Now, they may be isolating themselves. Maybe they've been pushing. There's no reason for them to be lonely. Maybe you guys have had a conversation about, I'll give you a little space, I'll give you a little time, you know, but at the end of the day, they're lonely and they're not happy with that. I've made a fool of myself and I feel foolish. Okay, so maybe something that they've done. Wise choices, right? Trying to make wiser choices is how I feel. They're nervous. My anxiety is worse than ever before, and I'm constantly worried and insecure. So they're working on other areas of their life. There's some worry going on in their life. And I don't know, you're not the cause of it. I'm going to say it that way. You are not the cause of it. Integrity. I'm trying to do the right thing. Absolutely. They need this space and time to make decisions for what's best for them, what's best for each of you. And I feel like that is what they're really focused on. Like, I just want to make the right decisions. It's all about making decisions right now. There's something going on. I feel safe when I'm with you. It's nice. I want to start something real and solid with you. So maybe they're deciding to spend more time with you, or that they want to take this to the next level. You're too good for me and you deserve better. There's that sense of they keep knocking, they feel like they're going to keep getting knocked down. And I guess they're afraid they're going to bring you with them. So they want to be careful with that. I have trust issues, which I'm working on. So let's see. Everybody's on their own journey, even within a relationship. And I think you just have to look at their journey separate from yours, and then you have a journey that you do together, right? So they're working on their own journey, very sexually compatible. So they love being with you. Spirit, please share with me. They're very attracted to you. That's nice. Let's see. They're in some kind of transformation. They're working on something, right? They're trying to make a decision. They're trying to be a better person. There's definitely something going on with they're trying to be a better person. A soulmate connection. They may feel like this is a great connection. This is it. I'm falling in love with you. Nice. Let's see. Spirit, I have trapped emotions. I don't know what to say sometimes is how that came into me. Codependency. Maybe they're afraid that they're relying too much on you. Like it's not your job to, they're very happy with you. That's nice. They're very happy with you. Maybe they're afraid that they can't do it on their own. There does come a time where you say, I need to be able to do this on my own. You can't solve all my problems. Something like that. But they are very happy with you. So let them come to these, let them solve their own problems. Be there to support them, listen, help them find their own solutions. They're being guided. They're being guided. I will love you forever. You light my fire and I want your body passionately. Yeah, they're into you. I will go through hell for you. And I do miss you too. So when they push you away, they miss you. It's like they're doing it to themselves, but I think they are trying to figure out how to make decisions all on their own. One day I will go down on one knee and offer you a lifetime of love. I love that. So they do see a future with you. They do see a future with you. I'm going to say your person is working through some issues, again, you each have your own path. You each have to solve your own paths, situations, problems, whatever. You can help each other. You can be supportive of each other, but it's not your responsibility to make them happy or to put out all their fires or to live their life, right? And they're trying to figure out how to do it more on their own without relying on you all the time. And so don't feel like this isolation or pushing you away a little bit, or you don't feel like they're as into me as they always are. I don't think that's the case. I feel like they feel like the connection is very strong, but they need to kind of work on some other things in their life that are just their things. And then, it's going to make your relationship better. So that is what we're going to ask Spirit to guide you with today. Okay. And we're going to put this out into the universe, but I think your person loves you very much, and just be there to support them. Just be there to support them. I think it's beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you picked Group B, the Sun, this reading is for you. This is such a beautiful card. This is the Victorian Romantic Tarot deck. It's gorgeous. It's a very oversized deck. The cards are huge. So, but they're so beautiful. So today we're asking Spirit that you're thinking about your person, and then here are some messages to you from your person. So we're going to see what they're feeling, what they're thinking, and some messages. So let's get some cards on this table. I have the Sun. I have this new beginning. I have, are we going to get started? Are we moving forward? Are we ready to start? Any kind of beginning feelings, right? I have a Four Cups. I have an Eight of Swords. One more, please, Spirit. Let's see. And I have a Strength card. Look at those big, beautiful lions. My God. All right. I feel like I am patiently waiting for this person. I'm like either waiting or hoping for this person. I did just hear almost, I don't want to say not ready to start yet, but something is holding them back. Something is holding them back with that Eight of Swords. It's almost like, oh, look at her hands are tied, right? It's almost as if I want to be with you. I want to start something new, but something is holding me back. Now, we're going to find out whether that's their emotions and they're afraid to start because they're afraid to fall in love and get hurt, or whether that is physically, maybe there's somebody in their life that they are, connected to, that it's hard for them to start this beginning with you. All right, let's see where we're headed, because we do want this new beginning. Spirit, please share with me. Please clarify this Four Cups, because I feel like I'm patiently waiting. And I don't know. The Spirit just said, it's like, it sounds so corny, but time will tell. It's like the only thing on our side is time. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles and a Seven of Pentacles. So I am willing to invest some time and money into you. I am willing to see whatever it takes, because I do feel lucky that I found you, is how I feel. But I need time. I don't know how else to say it. That Seven of Pentacles is I want to start to build on something and then see where this goes. I know I'm lucky that I found you. I know that it was fate that brought us together. But I need time. There's something going on around time. So we are going to just keep going with this. Somebody's either telling you, give this time. I'm not ready, or I want to be with you, but I can't. Let's see. Eight of Swords, Spirit, please share with me. What's going on? Five of Swords. Queen of Wands. And a Strength card. There's my Strength card again. This is a hard situation, is how I feel. I feel like we can't stop fighting the feelings that we have for each other. It's almost like, God, give me strength, God, give me strength for how I feel about this person. I didn't expect to be this in love with somebody. I didn't expect to fall this hard for somebody. And now maybe that's all that they're thinking about, maybe they are, they can't get you out of their mind. And it's this inner battle that they're fighting with themselves. Like, I've never been this passionate about anybody. It's almost like, God, give me strength. Like, I'm having a hard time getting through my days because all I'm thinking about is you. And to the borderline of, am I starting to obsess over you? Sometimes we fall so hard in love that it does feel like we're crazy. It feels like we're out of our mind, So, yeah, I'm definitely battling something. God, give me strength. Whoa. Devil, temptation. and a Magician. Something has to happen. I am so tempted to be with you. Now, whether you've been with this person or not, this person wants you. No doubt in my mind. And maybe they are struggling with, I'm not supposed to be with you. It's taboo. It's I'm not supposed to be with you right now. Like if we start this, it's going to be kind of crazy. But at the same time, they can't hold back. They can't hold back from this passion. They want to start this with the sun. Page of Wands. That's all they're thinking about. King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. I don't know. That just came into me as we could be really good together. We could be really good together. Like, let's get this thing started. I know I have feelings for you. Also the sense of they don't usually make rash decisions. They don't usually like jump into things. They're usually very stable. They don't want to threaten their livelihood or their financial situation or their life. So some people make decisions in connection to money also. Okay. But I feel like the passion is overriding this. I have such feelings for you, and I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with these feelings. I say it all the time. You don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when. And energy is a very powerful, certainly love is the most powerful energy out there, right? Let's see what we have. I have a commitment. Okay, so this person may want a commitment. You may want a commitment. You may be thinking about, I would want a commitment someday, or I want to know that you want to be with me and no one else. Like, pick me. All right, look at this loving embrace, the number 10. 10 of Cups, as we could have it all, right? So look at this loving embrace. It's almost like when I look into your eyes, I don't know, I see things I've never seen before. I've never been this in love before. You're driving me crazy, they just said. You're driving me crazy. Aw. I want to start an adventure with you. Beautiful. It's like this is an incredible ride. This is going to be a wild, crazy adventure. And I do want to start this adventure with you. So this person is thinking that they want to get things started, but it's also this energy of it's taboo. I'm between two worlds. I am between two worlds. Look at me. I'm in this kind of shadow darkness world, and I'm not happy maybe with that 4 cups. And then I see this future ahead of me with this kind of joyful abundance, love. But I am in between two worlds, and maybe I have to walk through and walk into the other world and be willing to take the risk and to be with you. Big choice. Big choice. Yeah, I have a gateway. I have to go through something to be with you. I have to go through something. Maybe one of you has to get a divorce. One of you has to end a relationship in order for you to be together. But I have to walk through something. I have to walk through something. I have spiritual growth. Okay. I don't know. Maybe for the first time, I'm trusting things like God put you in my life. Everything happens for a reason. The universe brought us together, this incredible embrace. The universe brought us together. There's no denying this love. There's no denying this love. Spirit, please give me some clarification on this situation. Will we move forward? Does he want to move forward with me? What are his messages to me today? An Ace of Wands. You're everything I've ever desired and more. You know, you came into my life. My aces come into my life in a timely manner. They come in as a gift. And you filled me with more passion than I probably have ever had. And I've never felt this kind of intensity, this kind of in connection. I don't want to break your heart. I don't want to break your heart. Wow. I want to move forward. I want to move forward with this passion. I can't walk away from this. I can't let you go. I can't walk away from you, and I can't let this go. Almost a sense of someday we'll be together. My 3 of Cups. Now that little pumpkin just jumped out at me. I know the fall seems a long way away, but I did have that number 10 jump out at me earlier. So maybe October is important in this reading. I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to break your heart. I don't want to hurt you. And I don't want you to feel trapped. I don't want you to feel like you're waiting for me or you can't move on. You have to do what you have to do. But all I can tell you is I am falling deeply and madly in love with you. And I feel like I wasn't expecting any of this. Your person's really in between worlds. That's how it came into me. This is a union like no other. Okay, there's a connection here. I don't know, a wish, making a wish. You know, maybe I always hoped I'd feel this way, but I never felt this way before. Making a wish. I was manifesting this. Maybe you manifested this person and this person's here in front of you. A great abundance in this connection. I think that we would be really happy together. Look at this little bird. He's like singing little tunes, you know. It's like we would be really happy together. I could see us being really happy together. It's a soulmate connection, a union, a soulmate connection. They see you as their empress, nurturing, loving, abundance, family. Maybe they'd like to have a family with you. It is a new beginning. It is a new beginning. The little nest. Starting a family even. It's a gift. I see you as a gift. I see you as a gift, and I don't want to make it go away. I don't want to make it go away. I see it as a gift. All right, let's see what they're feeling. Let's get some love messages. Let's see what they're feeling. Beautiful. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love. I'm taking actions towards you. I'm taking actions to be with you. Maybe they have to make some changes. Maybe they have to make some big decisions. Of a separation, time apart from each other. So maybe in order for us to be together, we have to have some time apart first. I'm dreaming you into reality. There's a lot of making a wish, stars. Let's see. I'll be back. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to push them away. Maybe you're trying to push them away. They're trying to push you away. Like this energy's too intense. You can't be doing this. But there's a magnetic pull between us. Love conquers all. You know, like we will get through this. I'm not quite ready. I'm taking action towards you, but I'm not quite ready. So maybe there's time there. Remember I said there was a big time element in this connection. There was something going on with I either need more time or I don't know, buying time, I guess, something like that, in order for us to be together. I hate the fact that I'm ignoring you and pushing you away. It just scares me to feel so deeply for you. I never had that before. So sometimes we try to push it away and then it comes back again. It's like you can't push this kind of connection away because you're both always thinking about each other, right? I was hoping that ignoring you would banish my feelings for you, but it didn't work. I realize now more than ever how much you really mean to me. I see you in my dreams, and in my dreams we are already together. Believe in us. I need more time. There's my time again to figure things out on my own right now. Whatever's going on in this connection, time is going to heal it. Time is the answer. Okay. And I know that's really hard, but that is what Spirit is saying. It's like time is it. I feel so lost without you. They want to be with you. My past still haunts me. I have inner child wounds that need to be healed first. I don't feel ready for you yet. Again, time. But I do want a new beginning with you. There's my new beginning. There's my son, right? If it's meant to be, it will be. Baby, just let it be. It's hard to live by that, though. Everybody says, oh, if it's meant to be, you'll be together. In the meantime, you're lonely. You're waiting. You want to know what's coming. You want to know what's ahead of you. I'm struggling with money at the moment. I need to focus on this first. We also had that element of that King of Pentacles that was like, this connection could be affected by money. This connection could be affected by, decisions that I make about money. So let's just see if they'll share with me any other messages. Spirit, please share with me what my person is thinking, any messages they have for me today. I am so madly in love with you. I do feel that way. I do feel like this person is very, very madly in love with you. But time is of the essence. Time is going to dictate when and if we're going to be together. In the depth, I want to give you more of me and I want more of you. I do want to give you more. It's like they know this isn't enough. They know this isn't good enough right now. And they do want to give you more. That's nice. Wisdom, wise. I found the wisdom needed to change my perspectives. Maybe they're moving in the direction of what's really important to them. Maybe they're starting to get to a place where like they don't want to walk away from this connection. They don't want to walk away from you. Feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world and I'm worried. And I'm riddled with guilt and shame. So there's something going on. They're having a hard time processing kind of where we are, where we're headed, what's going to happen next. It's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of love here. And I want to have a family with you someday. I want to say I love you, but they're really afraid that they're going to hurt you. They are really afraid of that. I know I can satisfy you. Yeah, your connection is great. I have no doubt in my mind your connection is great. Our bond is strong and deep. Family is my priority right now. Maybe that's what's coming between you guys, kids, something like that. I'm secretly in love with you, I want to tell you, I want you to tell me your dreams so I can share them with you. Is your dreams to have a family with this person? I want to hear from you. Maybe they're missing you. Your sexual energy arouses me. They miss you physically. Okay. Give me time to think, and I need space right now. So right now there's a lot of emotions flowing, right? There's a lot of emotions flowing, and they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to push you away, but they're in love with you. So it's hard for them to push you away. It's impossible. They want to be with you. I love your body. I think you're amazing. I am talking to you I'm talking about you to others. So they're starting to open up to other people in their life, that you're in their life. It's important to them. Yeah, you're driving me crazy. Like this whole situation, I'm so in love with you. I'm almost borderline obsessed with you. You scare the blank out of me. You scare the ST out of me. I think this person's never been this in love. I really do. And I think that they have to make a decision. Every song reminds me of you. So whenever they're not with you, they're thinking about you. Songs remind them of you, and a little bit obsessed. It's just this sense of, I don't know what to do. The answers are going to come. Spirit was pretty clear that the only solution to this, relationship is time. So the answers are going to come for both of you. All right. There's a lot of love, a lot of passion. You're both feeling it. Give this connection some time. Okay. Work through some of these feelings and just keep loving them. That's all I can say. But time is going to help you both of you to get to where you want to be in this connection. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you picked Group C, the Wheel of Fortune, this reading is for you. So luck and fate and destiny and luck is on your side, right? With the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what's coming. We want to know what messages your person has for you today. So these are oversized cards. So we're going to try to get these onto the table, but we will use the Wheel of Fortune as part of your spread since you picked that. Let's get some other cards. Think of your person, and here is the message for you. Here is their message for you. Let's see. I mean, they're hard to get. They're big. All right. I have a Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. One more, please, Spirit. And I have a Lover's card. Beautiful. I have a Lover's card. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and Lover's card with this energy of, I want to put some time into you. I want to put some effort into you. I don't want to give up on this connection. Slow and steady also is my Knight. That particular Knight takes things slow, which in some cases is good. In other cases, people are like, I wish it would speed up. But they are methodical. Spirit just said this person's methodical. They think things through. They're always kind of planning, and they're planners. They're planners. Spirit, please share with me their messages for me. Wheel of Fortune. Do they feel fortunate that they're with me? Do they feel like they're my soulmate? Are they planning a future with me? What do they got? Wow, I've got I got a double Wheel of Fortune. Double Wheel of Fortune. Fate, destiny. Luck is on our side. Luck is on our side. Luck is on your side. I feel lucky to have you. You know, I feel fortunate you came into my life. You know, like what were the chances of us meeting? So, whatever it is, the bottom line is they feel lucky that you're in their life. So, that is really good. That was fun. The sun, beautiful. We are off to a good start. King of Wands, I have feelings for you. I'm attracted to you. I want you. I want to be with you. All right. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, 6, and an Ace. Okay. You know, first of all, I feel very fortunate. I mean, I feel fortunate. I feel gratitude is how that just came into me. Almost the sense of you coming into their energy has changed their life. Okay. It's either given them opportunities for work, it's made them a better person, it's opened up new doors for them. But they shifted their energy to make improvements. And they know that it's like it's only going to get better. The more that we help each other, the more. I've never had anybody that helps me, is how I feel. Like I've never had anybody who cared enough about me that was willing to help me. And you know, it's almost the sense of like you've opened new doors for me and things are becoming easier for us, or for me in particular. Like I couldn't have done it without you. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, two of Wands, and a Page of Wands. I'm going to say if things continue the way they're going, this person's already starting to think about a future with you, even a commitment with you. Okay, they may not have come out and said it yet, but if it continues the way it's going and they feel like this is a good match, this is a give and take relationship, this is bringing abundance into their lives, this is bringing loving energy into their lives, they are already starting to think big picture. They're already starting to think, I think I've met the person I want to really be with. Spirit's saying they're not going to walk away from this commitment, this energy. They may even see you as the mother of their children already, or starting a family, or they love that about you. I have a Death card. You know, I'm going to say that, you know, they have changed, or they're changing. They have made some big changes to be with you. You know, maybe they've changed who they hang around with, or their behaviors, or I don't know, maybe they've even removed people from their lives that they had to remove. They had to walk away in order to be with you. But they're very much aware of the changes that they had to make. That Death card, they needed to make the changes. Almost a sense of I am making promises to you. Like if your person is making promises of, I promise to change, I promise to do better, I promise that since you're in my life, you know, I won't do that anymore, you know. Almost like some kind of promises going on here. I have a decisions to make, decisions about my future. And this is like my underground world, right? I have this above ground world and this underground world. So maybe they've got, you know, thoughts and feelings in their head that they've had for years, and they're trying to change their way of thinking. They're trying to change the way that they are in a relationship with somebody, or to be open to this kind of relationship. Did I just say relationship? Into a relationship, and kind of the magic of it all. I think they're making changes within themselves Maybe they've never had this serious of a relationship or felt this deeply about somebody or ever met somebody that they actually would consider spending the rest of their life with. And they're kind of opening this book of magic, right? It's like, look at our magical future that's ahead of us. So they're open to the possibility of creating this life together. I have the death and tears. Almost a sense of, I don't want to lose you. I will change. I feel like there's promises that have been made. There could have been something that's happened in this connection that caused tears. And there was promises that were made, like, I'm never going to do that again. I promise you, I don't want to lose you. So I do feel like that has happened. I have clues. Look for the signs and the clues that they're giving you, okay, that they have changed. Look at their actions, look at their behaviors, okay. I do feel like they're being honest with you. I do feel like there was this tremendous fear of losing you at some point, something like that. And it caused these great tears on both sides. Yeah, there's my forgiveness. All right, so we've had some tears, we've had some forgiveness, we've had some, I'm going to change. We've had some time either alone or apart from each other to make these decisions. And then maybe the miracle is that spirit brought us back together. Okay, the luck and the fortune and the destiny is, I feel so lucky to have you, is that I actually either won you back or I didn't lose you. I didn't lose you. I could have lost you. Spirit, please share with me some clarification. What are their messages for me today? What are their messages for me today? King of Cups, I never stop loving you. And you always see the King of Cups on this kind of throne on the water with the waves underneath them, right? So even if it's been rocky, even if it's been turbulent, I still never stop loving you. Like I still have this unconditional love, this deep commitment for you. And I want to be worthy of you. This is how it just came in. I never gave up on us. I will never give up on us. I want to dig in deeper. And if you look at the ones, they have these little baby leaves growing, right? So I want to dig in deeper and I want those leaves to grow. I want it to flourish. I want it to blossom. So I'm not going to give up on this connection. It's almost like I said, it's like all these little promises keep coming into me. Like, I just promise I won't hurt you again. I promise that I'll be there for you. I promise I'll give it my all, whatever these promises are. I know I've hurt you. I know I disappointed you. But please believe in me with the 2 cups that are still standing. Please believe in me. There's still so much here that we have that's good. So whatever you guys went through, I feel like it was just part of your journey, just part of your story. And we have this incredible possibility ahead of us. I have a devil. I know I hurt you. I know I hurt you. I promise I will take this away. I want to change. I need to put all that whole part of my life away. I need to put that whole part of my life, that whole part of my history to rest. I have to stop fighting that battle, whatever that battle is for them. I want to start again. I do. I want to start again. I want to work at this and I want to see where this can go this time. So some of you, it could have been a full-blown separation and a reconciliation. Others of you, it's just, we had a fight and we're going through some things and they're making promises to us that things are changing. Tower in reverse. I don't want to lose you. I don't want this to end. I want a future with you. Three of Cups always comes into me as a celebration, like an engagement or something important. And I know this is hard work. You know, it's like, I know that we're both working hard. I know we both want this. And it's almost like I did this to us. I did this to us. It shouldn't have been this hard. You know, can we have the fun again with the page? You know, can we fall in love again? You know, new feelings, fresh start, kiss and make up, however you want to say it. Can we have fun again? Spirit, please share with me. I have hidden treasures. It's like if it's an unopened treasure box, right? So it's almost like we don't even know what's ahead of us until we open that box. Like our future could be amazing. Let's open this box together. Let's see what's inside, but I'm not going to open it without you. I'm just going to stare at it, because unless you want to open it with me and see what's inside and you want to start this journey with me, I don't want to open that box without you. I want to be on this journey with you. I know that I've made this hard. Challenge and listen. Please listen to me. Please understand me. I know that this is forced. Look at her juggling. I know that this has caused all kinds of issues in our connection and all kinds of, back and forth and trying to work things out and endless conversations. I like the roots. I like the roots. I want to put down roots. I want to grow with you. I have a lot of time into you, and I want to grow. And you can't just kind of cut down this tree because the roots are still there. The roots are still growing. I don't know, this feels like you're my home even, like you're where I want to be. I'm in a transition. I'm changing for you. Blocked, and trust yourself. I know that you've blocked me. I know that you have pushed me away. I know that you're afraid. I know you're afraid to let me in. They want to earn your trust. They want to earn your trust again. Something has gone down in this connection, and this person is trying to earn your trust again. Let's see. Spirit, please share with me. It's love. Their messages to me. I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else, being responsible for myself. Okay, so they want to take back their responsibility. That's good. That is good. Spirit, please share with me. I feel your pain more than you know. I'm very empathic. Okay, like I know I've hurt you, and also the sense of you're the missing puzzle piece. Like you're the piece of the puzzle that I need in my life. I can't be here without you. I'm about to break. I feel weak. Like when we're together, that's a big knot. It's like a strong bond, but when we're not together, I feel weak. All the anger I hold back is burning me up from inside. So this back and forth energy that we've had, this kind of juggling feeling I had, has caused some anger. And you're the only one that can make me feel calm. You're the only one who can calm me down. I feel safe. I feel at home with you. So they want to be with you, and they're willing to make this change, whatever this change was. Spirit, please share with me their messages for me today. What are they feeling? There will never be another love for me like the love we shared. They know that you have loved them like nobody else. So that is definitely important to them. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes it feels so real, and I wake up to this emptiness in my heart. I hate that you left me for him or her. That could be you or that could be them. You know, maybe there was somebody that came between you guys. Maybe that was what this change is all about. Maybe that's what all the tears were. I admit I was bad at commitment before. I'm ready to offer you my love, my heart, my life. Am I too late? I think this person wants you back. They want to be in your life. They felt lucky that they had found you, right? You had picked the Wheel of Fortune. Fate, destiny brought us together. So they still feel that way. We're perfect for each other, and you know it. You know it. I've been a walking zombie since you left. Why couldn't you just tell me that you wanted to end things instead of cheating on me? Again, that could be your feelings or their feelings. You know, it's like, unfortunately, people don't come to you and say, hey, I'm interested in somebody else. They just do stupid things and make big mistakes and then try to backpedal and repair all the damage. So if something like that happened in this connection, you know, there's still a lot of love here. I will love you until the end of time. Definitely some trust issues. Be mine again. You know, can I get you back? Will you come back? All of those kinds of feelings. Let's see what else they're thinking and feeling. Let's get some other messages. Spirit, please share with me. What are they thinking and feeling? What are they thinking and feeling? All I ever wanted and needed is you. I'm not ready for a commitment with anyone. So they may want you back, but they're not ready to, you know, make something official. Plus, it looks like you guys have a lot to work on, but they may want you back. 1,000 lifetimes with you would never be enough. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. I think they realized that they loved you. First of all, this person has a lot to work on. They're willing to make the changes. They're willing to, I don't know, there's regret, there's sorrow, there's, I wish I hadn't, you know, I wish I hadn't made this mistake, however you want to say it. But at the end of the day, I really feel like they still want to be with you. You know, it's like I can't move on without you. We've had many lifetimes together. Maybe this is a connection that you guys have gone through a lot together. When you hear our song, know that I am with you. You know, like, you know, it's one of those connections that you feel like you're always with them. You're always with them. Listen to your heart over what others say. I miss you. All right. So this person wants you back. I mean, I'm thinking of you right now, which is true. When you're thinking about them, because you're doing this reading, thinking about them, they're thinking about you. That's how the universe works. So they're thinking about you right now. They're saying, be patient. Can you feel me with you? Like, can you still feel my energy around you? Do you know that I'm thinking about you? Trust. You know, can you trust me? I think that was what's going on in this whole connection. It's like, this is all about trust. Like, are you going to be able to trust me again? You know, like, are you ever going to trust me again? Feeling. Spirit, where's this connection headed? Any final messages that you have for me? Any final messages from my person? I'm worried about what you think of me. Almost the sense of you're going to be hearing from me soon. I'll be back soon. We're going to talk soon. This connection is not over. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've been running from my feelings. We have so much in common. I'm trying to block my feelings. You know, maybe it's easier to try to block it than to feel the hurt. But when they feel the pain and they feel the hurt, usually that's when we get back together, or, you know, the energy comes back together and we feel fortunate that we're together. So something's going on between you guys. We need more quality time together. I don't know how to say it. You know, how do I explain everything that we've been going through, right? I keep asking about you. So they're checking you out. They are thinking about you. You're thinking about them. Could this be forever? You know, they still feel it forever. They still feel like if I change and I make these changes and I'm willing to try again, or we're willing to, you know, find what we had so much to work on. You know, do you still want me? You know, like that's kind of the question on the table. You know, do you still want me? So we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you. And I hope that this connection comes back together, because I really do feel like your person wholeheartedly wants to change and made a mistake, whatever the mistake was. You know, and forgiveness is a beautiful thing. And we can move on from things. You'd be shocked at what people can go through and arrive on another side and live together and be very, very happy together. So we're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private love and relationship reading with me, go to KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.